Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome in if this is your first time being here with me. This is Empowered Gems Tarot. My name is Melissa. This channel used to be called Tarot by Melissa, so if you've been searching for me under that name, then you are in the correct place. Today's video topic is going to be looking into what's next in love in the month of December 2024. So we'll be looking into the energies, events, situations, people of significance that Spirit wants to highlight for you with regard to love and romance in the month of December. Getting into a couple of disclaimers and just an explanation of how these types of readings work. In a moment, I'm going to have you guys select one of these four reading options, whichever one you feel the most intuitively connected to. And that will be your message for the month of December. That will be your peek into what's headed your way in love in the month of December. But it's important to keep in mind that this is a general collective reading that's put out there for public consumption on YouTube. So the message is not specifically tailored to your own personal energy and your own personal situation. So as you're viewing your reading, you may find that some of the messages found within may resonate really true to you, almost as if you're getting a personal reading. Other times you could find that some of it resonates, some of it doesn't, or that nothing about it resonates at all. And any of those outcomes are truly normal or to be expected in any of these collective types of readings. So as a best practice, if I'm saying anything that feels like it's confusing or like it doesn't really fit what you know your situation to be in love, then those are typically signs that those are not your messages, and you just want to release that, let that go, don't dwell on it, and don't allow it to get you upset. Remember, it's not a personal reading, and so there's no guarantees that these general readings are going to resonate with you specifically every single time. If you all did want to book a personal reading with me, the details on how you can book are linked in the description box down below, which is where you can find the link to my website. Personal readings are better if you need personal and specific guidance tailored to your own specific situation. All right, so with that being said, let's go ahead and choose your reading. So you all are going to think about our question that we're asking this month, which is, what's next in love for me in the month of December? And then you're going to choose from one of these four options, whichever one you're feeling the most intuitively connected to. So if you're drawn to option one, we'll be working with this little pyrite cube. If you're drawn to option two, we'll be working with this Scolecite crystal. If you're drawn to option three, we will be working with this Lapis Lazuli heart. And if you're drawn to option four, we will be working with some rose quartz. So I want you guys to take a deep breath. Choose the crystal or the option that feels the most intuitively connected to you. And once you've made your choice, you can find the timestamp that's connected to your chosen reading linked in the description box down below. See you there. Hey group one, and welcome to your reading. If you guys selected this pyrite cube, this is going to be your reading for the month of December in love. So we're going to take a look at what's next in love this month and what may be ahead for you as the energy stands today. Keep in mind that this is a general collective reading on YouTube and the messages will not resonate with everybody. So as a best practice, if it doesn't apply, let it fly. Just release the message and let it go. And if you guys do want to book a personal reading, my website is linked in the description box down below. Okay, so overall energy, starting us off, we've got pull yourself together. And then we also have the butterfly effect. All right, so overall energy. So you guys could be coming into this month feeling a little like out of sorts. I feel like there is an energy here of being, the word discombobulated keeps coming into my mind. as it pertains to love and romance, I feel like you guys could be emotionally kind of all over the place. Like maybe there's been a difficult situation that you've been dealing with, or maybe you've just been, almost feel like a lot of you guys coming into this month have been scattered in spread really thin, maybe just in terms of like all of the things that you're supposed to be doing in life, you know, like work, kids, school, like whatever it is. It's just giving me an energy of like not having a lot of time for love, or not having all of our ducks in a row, or feeling like together enough for a relationship. And that could be emotionally or just due to like life circumstances, because pulling yourself together is about like being emotionally unwell or emotionally kind of out of whack due to difficult circumstances that we've been navigating through. And the butterfly effect is talking about how every action that we take, energy that we put out there has kind of like a ripple effect, right? So it's like if we are not in a happy space emotionally, if we're not doing well, if we've got a lot going on, emotionally spread really thin, emotionally exhausted, that is going to trickle into our interactions with others and cause that ripple effect, right? So it's like, have you guys ever been on, I'm not saying you guys are doing this, but if you've ever been on the receiving end of someone who was like really nasty to you because they're having a bad day, right? You may not know in the moment that this person like just got broken up with, or maybe they had something really terrible going on in their life, but they were nasty to you, and then that impacts your mood in the way that you're kind of moving throughout your day. You get what I mean? So that's kind of what this butterfly effect energy is talking about. It's like, it's kind of like understanding this month that if you're not emotionally together, if you're not feeling your best self, a lot of that is going to trickle over into your love life and into your relationships. So long-winded way to say all of that, group one, but let's see what else we have from Romance Angels. So Spirit, what else is ahead for group one as we head into the month of December in love? We have finances and career. See, I knew it. I really felt like it's like you guys have a lot going on in your life because of work or other responsibilities. Maybe literally there are financial challenges here, or career challenges here, or maybe just like you guys have been investing a lot of time and effort into this area of life, and you're not feeling maybe like it's in a place where you can bring your best self into a relationship just yet. Let's see. It's kind of like I'm hearing like if my career and my finances are not together, then I'm not bringing my best self into this relationship. We also have calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So there's an energy here of you guys like working a lot, working on career and finances, and maybe pulling some of that stuff together. Wanting to have all of that stuff set and together and feeling emotionally like we're really good with that. So that way, anything difficult that's going on or anything that is keeping you really busy is not negatively impacting any relationships in your life. There is an energy here of manifestation, right? Calling in your soulmate is talking about visualizing being with someone. So right off the bat, pile one, I'm not really seeing really clearly that we have anyone specific coming into your life. This feels like the energy of being single for a lot of you guys, or the energy of like calling in a partner, manifesting a relationship, but being more focused on work and personal stuff this month. So we'll see though. Let's keep going. Don't click off yet, because I am still going to specifically ask to see the energy of anyone that could be significant this month, okay? So tell us a little bit more, please, Spirit, for my group one viewers about what's ahead in love. Tell us a little bit more about their circumstances here. Yeah. 10 of Pentacles, there's definitely financial stuff going on. I think that a lot of you guys could be working on building a legacy, or just working on financial stability and security. For some of my group one viewers, there could be an energy of, I know I was just saying how I feel like a lot of you guys are single and calling in a soulmate because that energy is here. Sorry guys, I don't know if you heard that, but there was like a car alarm going off in my neighborhood, so it was distracting me. But maybe some of my group 1 viewers are married already. Like there's definitely something about 10 of Pentacles can be marriages, right? Maybe you and your partner are in separation right now with calling in your soulmate, or not on the same page. Okay, but financial matters, building wealth, building a legacy coming through really strong here. So let's look at your energy, group 1, as it pertains to your love life this month. Group 1's energy, please, Spirit, as it pertains to love life this month. Oh my goodness, okay. We do have the Devil coming up, and then this Knight of Pentacles also wanted to come out. And then show me the energy of any person of significance romantically that they might be dealing with. Tell us, please, Spirit, or anyone significant in their surroundings that they should be aware of. Okay, we do have a Queen of Cups coming up here. I'm just going to get, for good measure, let's just get a clarifier about this Queen of Cups. Okay, hold on. I just want one, please, Spirit. For some of you, this could be your therapist. We have a Knight of Swords. And we do have a 3 of Wands. So for some of you, I feel like you guys could be dealing with someone who is long distance from you or waiting to hear from someone this month. Because that 3 of Wands can, yeah, we have 6 of Swords. So this can sometimes talk about like when we are at a distance from someone or travel is involved here, or we're waiting for someone to return, which does make sense with that calling in your soulmate energy. So for some of you guys, it could be that you're married or in a long-term committed relationship and you are in separation from this person or waiting on this person for something. For others of you, you could be single and this could just be like someone new that you're dealing with. But I want to start with your energy, group 1. So we have the Devil and the Knight of Pentacles. So this is very much giving me like workaholic energy because of the finances and career stuff that's over here. And this 10 of Pentacles. I think that a lot of you guys are really immersing yourselves in work and really striving to make progress when it comes to your career goals and your financial goals at this time. And I think with this Knight of Pentacles, you are making progress this month. There is like slow, methodical intention that we're putting into like building a stable future. But I also think that you guys could be like overworking yourselves this month or really like obsessive about the work that you're doing and the money and where we're going with things. And I think with this energy of pulling yourself together, remember, this is talking about emotions, right? And feeling like we're not really emotionally together and in a place where we can really bring our best selves into a relationship. But there is a desire for one here. And I think there's an important message here about like money and career with the Devil. These are things that are not going to make you feel more whole or make you feel more together, maybe in the way that you guys think that they will. Okay, because the Devil is attachment to things, right? It's attachment to more surface level things like money, or there's a lot of money here that I see. And so money, you can like Google examples of stories like this. We all need money. It makes the world go round. It definitely makes life easier. But you hear stories all the time about people who like achieve a big financial goal, and then once they achieve it, they're like, that's it. Now when am I going to hit the next goal? Like, it just becomes this endless cycle of chasing money because it really doesn't bring the fulfillment that they think it's going to bring. And so I feel like Spirit is wanting to highlight this for you, to my group 1 viewers, that like, you may be depriving yourself of love and connection, and that may not really be serving you in your highest good with this Devil and this Knight of Pentacles here. We also have over here the Queen of Cups and the Knight of Swords. So I think for some of you guys, if you're single and you're not connected to someone right now, I think that this Queen of Cups could be someone in your life, like literally it could be your therapist for some of you, but it could also be a friend, like a trusted friend. It could even be a love interest, right? Someone who loves you that's here, someone that has a lot of care and holds a lot of space and compassion for you. I see this person here. This is like a confidant, someone that you can trust with your heart, with your emotion. And I do think that you guys are needing that support this month. For my Pile 1 viewers, if any of you are in therapy, I do see with this Knight of Pentacles and the Devil, like stable and steady progress being made here with that. But for those of you that are dealing with someone or who are like in a marriage or something like that, there's definitely like an energy with this Queen of Cups and this Knight of Swords. I feel like whoever this person is kind of upset with you. Like they feel like their energy is a little moody. It's a little angry. Not a little. The Knight of Swords is like a lot angry. And that's, I think, where this butterfly effect is coming into play. Like somebody here, group 1, whether it's your emotion or for those of you that know you have someone in your life that you're dealing with this month, it feels like somebody here is being negatively impacted mood-wise and maybe is coming across a little blunt or a little abrasive or just they're upset about something. And it could be justified. I think especially for my group 1 viewers, if you guys are in a situation where you're working a lot and you do have a partner, I think this person is frustrated that they're not getting like the attention from you or that you're dedicating a lot of your time into this financial effort here. So I know that I'm all over the place, you guys, because there's a lot of different scenarios that I'm picking up on with this. Remember, again, it's a general reading, right? So take what resonates, release what doesn't. Not everything I say may apply specifically to your situation. So let's go in with just a few more cards to round out this message. Group number 1. What else, Spirit? Actually, I'm going to go here first, and then we'll close out with these hearts. What else, Spirit, for group 1? Tell me a little bit more about love this month for my group 1 viewers. We have lip service. There's like a lack of sincerity here. We have possessiveness. And then we do have standards and boundaries coming through as well. Yeah, I feel like some of you guys are dealing with a person who is very possessive over you. This person might be putting up some sort of boundary here with you. I feel like for a lot of I don't know. I don't typically get a lot of men who watch my stuff. But I'm feeling like there are some males out there watching this pile. Like this feels like husband-wife energy to me, like this being the wife for some of you guys. Doesn't necessarily have to be, but your energy, pile 1, just feels like it's more in its masculine at this time. Let's see. Let's get one of these, please, Spirit, for group 1. But yeah, I see on your end, group 1, there's like this lip service, this lack of sincerity when it comes to love. So I don't know if it's that you're not being sincere with this person or you're not being sincere with yourself. Let's see. We have Waite. Don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. Okay. We also have reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. Yeah, this makes a lot of sense. There's definitely a separation here or a disconnect with someone. And I feel like for a lot of my group 1 viewers, this person is probably not receiving that very well right now. I think they're kind of angry or frustrated because they feel like this sense of possessiveness over you. But I think for you guys, there's an energy with this lip service of needing to make sure that you're communicating sincerely with this person. And if it means like you need to take a step back and say like, hey, now's not the right time for me, then that's what you need to do. I definitely see on this side, this person is more like rushing, whereas you're more slow and practical here. So I do see there being some potential for like a disconnect with that. We also have here, deep in your heart, you already know the answer, do what feels right. So I feel like that's a good mark to like leave us on, group 1. Just listening to your gut instincts about the situation. And I do feel like your gut is saying like, maybe right now isn't the best time. You know, we had a lot of indications here at the beginning of you guys feeling like you're being pulled in a lot of different directions with this person, your work, your goals, and just not maybe feeling like it's the right time to pursue something. So if you're feeling that in your gut, I feel like Spirit is just like asking you to trust in that as we move forward. So I think we're going to end your message here, group 1. Comment below if this did resonate and let me know what is happening in your love life. And if you guys do want to continue to support my work, you will find my website where you can book services with me in the description box below. And if you're not already, please do consider subscribing to my channel. Hit the bell so you'll be updated when I post new content. And I look forward to seeing you there. Bye. Hey, group number 2, and welcome to your reading. If you guys selected this Scolecite crystal, this is going to be your message. So remember, guys, this is a general collective reading on YouTube, so the messages may not resonate super specifically with everyone, and that's totally okay. If something that I'm saying in this reading doesn't resonate with you, that's a sign that it's not your message. So just release that and let that go. And if you guys did want to book a personal reading, my website is linked in the description box below. Okay, so we're looking into what's next in love. And starting us off, we've got unlock your mind. And we've got not my circus, not my monkeys. Okay, group number 2. So there is an energy here of opening up your mind to a different way of seeing or thinking about something. And it's almost like a freeing energy that I'm getting, or something about the way that you're thinking about love this month. This different and new way of thinking is almost bringing a sense of peace. Because you guys chose Scolecite as a crystal. This is something, a crystal that brings like peace and comfort and calm to situations. And so I think that that is kind of the focus and the goal this month. And through looking at this from a different perspective and opening up your mind to a different possibility here, it's bringing a sense of peace. And I feel like maybe something that you guys are learning this month is that not every problem is yours to fix. Not everything has to be your business, right? Not everything has to involve you. Not my circus, not my monkeys. So I think a lot of times when it comes to dating and relationships, especially for those of us that are really like empathetic and compassionate and like really we love our partners, right? It can be all too easy to slip into a situation where we have to feel like we have to fix somebody's problems for them, or we have to heal somebody's issue for them. But really, that's not our responsibility as a partner necessarily, right? Like our responsibility is just to be supportive. And so there's something here that I think you guys are respectfully excluding yourself from this month, where you're saying, that is none of my business. And I feel like it's actually bringing peace or peace of mind for you to be able to kind of experience it that way. So let us keep going. Group 2. What is the energy of love for group 2 this month, Spirit? What is the energy of group 2's relationship, please, Spirit? Queen of Wands. Show me my group 2 viewers. Where do they stand in love this month? Knight of Wands. And are they dealing with anyone this month, please, Spirit? If they are, can you show us the person of the highest significance that this is connected to in love? Ooh, King of Swords. All right, so you guys could be like dealing with a person who's pretty stern or picky or particular, or they may have a certain way of thinking that's a little bit different than you. Yeah. There's a lot of wands that I see in your energy, and this person is swords. So there's already kind of an, I don't want to say an incompatibility, but there's definitely like a difference here. And that could be part of it. Part of like unlocking the mind is maybe dating someone different or connecting with someone who might be a little bit different from you. But the King of Swords is definitely giving me someone who is strict or someone who is picky and someone who is more detached when it comes to love and passion. They're more intellectual. So this could be someone who is helping you to open up your mind and to see things differently. Or it could be somebody who has a more strict belief system and you're kind of like, none of my business. I see you guys, though, being incredibly confident this month in love. I see you really like in your power. And I also see you guys feeling really bold and looking for excitement and passion when it comes to love. I'm just getting an energy that some of you guys have been feeling maybe a little bit stuck in something. And this month seems to be about like opening up your mind to more fun, more freedom, trying new things, going on adventures. But I definitely see you guys standing in your power. Let's see what else we can get here. Spirit, what else for group 2 in love this month? We have wedding. Okay. We also have flirt. Okay. I feel like some of my group 2 viewers could be married. Maybe some of you guys are married, but you're opening up your mind to flirting, you know, and maybe like some sort of, I don't know. I feel like there's some sort of a new thought process around relationships for a lot of my group 2 viewers. And it's something where maybe you're experimenting with more adventure, more fun, more flirting, whether it be with your partner or someone else. But there is like marriage to consider here on your side of things. With this Queen of Wands, I do feel that the focus is on you, my viewer, this month. Like this is giving me Aries energy. Like it's about you. It's about the self. You kind of opening up your mind, you kind of getting out there, having fun. But there is still like a commitment that's being considered here. So this doesn't necessarily always have to mean literally what it says on the card, right? This is literally talking about marriage. But for others of you, this could be talking about some other type of commitment, whether it's like a committed relationship you're already in or some other type of commitment that you're tied to. There's definitely like that to consider as you are out there like exploring and having fun. What else, please, Spirit? For group 2. arrows of love, Cupid. Yeah, you guys have been like, you're like in the throes of passion over here with someone. Maybe this person that you guys are dealing with has someone else and you're like, I don't care, none of my business, you know? No judgment here. I mean, all types of relationships exist out there. We have a hitch. This is so funny. Maybe this is you and your partner together doing this. Maybe you and your partner are doing this together as a couple, extending your lighthearted energy to others, because we have marriage coming up on both sides here. But for others of you, I don't know why I'm feeling like with this unlocking the mind, I just keep feeling like there's some sort of unique, unconventional relationship dynamic happening here. But it's like one person is in this more like stern, kind of pickier energy. And this other person is in more of like a fun, adventure, impulsive energy. So it's like, and whoever this Queen of Wands is like the focus here. Like this is the person that I feel is like this at the center of whatever this experimenting, this adventure, this new path is coming from. It's interesting that we have 3 court cards here, because this feels like it could be like throuple energy or like a married couple exploring a third or something like that. Some people get so mad at me when I say stuff like this, you guys, but I just have to pick up on what I see. I don't know. But if you guys know that that's not the case for you, obviously, like, then it's not your message. But it definitely feels like the scenarios that I'm picking up on are like either you guys are married and you and your partner are experimenting with like more adventure together, having more fun together, more flirting, letting go of any problems or issues that you're not responsible for, you know. But the other scenario that I'm getting that feels a little bit more strong is like you, my viewer, maybe are already married or you're dealing with someone who is. And there's kind of like an unconventional arrangement happening here. Because what's interesting is your energy is like facing away from this person. You know what I mean? I almost feel like you guys are perceiving whoever this person is, this King of Swords that you might be committed to, as being like, they're too picky or they're too particular or they're too strict, or their beliefs, like something about their beliefs, I think, make you feel a little bit stifled here. It feels like you've been struck by Cupid by something else or someone else. But there's still kind of this subtle consideration of this other person that's like heavy on your mind. Tell me more, Spirit. What is happening this month for group 2 in love? Okay. We have a message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. And that flew out over on this side. Maybe this is connected to whoever like this Cupid is. What else? Okay, and then we have transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. So, whatever is taking place this month, you guys, there's an opening up of the mind and a change that is happening in your marriage, in your relationship. Okay. And I feel like a lot of the change is going to be stemming from you, my viewer, with this Queen of Wands. Like you're the one that is kind of the one propelling and driving this change, because there is this energy of wanting to seek excitement and adventure. And I think that this person, this King of Swords that's showing up with the marriage energy, with this Page of Pentacles was at the bottom of our tarot deck here for them. I think that they're kind of like curious and they're open, right? We have this opening of the mind, but they're a little bit more slow paced when it comes to whatever this change or this transformation is, or whatever this is that you guys are wanting to explore. It may not even be like another person or dating other people that you guys are exploring. It could be that there's some sort of endeavor creatively that you've fallen in love with that you're exploring outside of the marriage as well. They're curious, but more slow paced. And I also think with this King of Swords, there could be something about beliefs here on their part where maybe they're not 100% sure. They're kind of sussing out, like feeling it out to see if this is going to align with their beliefs over time. Yeah, there's marriage energy here for you guys. So I feel like I just want to pull one more card. Yeah, group 2, this is definitely like a very unique message. So if it doesn't resonate, you may just want to pick another pile, because this feels like it's a very unconventional situation that I'm picking up on here. Like I said, it's a general reading. There's a lot of different things this could be talking about. We also have roses are red, true love coming through as well. And then we do have the stars aligning for a favorable outcome here. I mean, I definitely think there's love here between you and this person, but there's just something that's changing about your relationship. There's something that's changing about your marriage, something that's changing about the way you're thinking about things. And I do see a lot of adventure and kind of like a more lighthearted approach to the connection this month. But I just keep feeling like you guys are chasing something that's not, I feel like you guys are chasing something that's like external to this connection for a lot of you guys, something or someone. And I feel like this person is like trying to be logical about it, and they're trying to be kind of open about it, but I do feel a little bit of hesitation from them. So this is what I see, group 2. I'm going to end the message here. I know this was wild, so comment below if this did resonate. I would really love to know. Thank you guys so much for sticking through to the end if you made it here. If you do want to continue to support my work, please do subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell so that you'll be updated when I post new content. And if you want to book a reading with me, my website is linked in the description box below. Bye. Hey group 3, if you guys selected the Lapis Lazuli crystal, this will be your love reading for the month of December. And as a reminder, today we're looking at what's next in love this month. And this is a general reading, so the messages may not resonate with everyone super specifically. So keep that in mind. If something I'm saying just really doesn't feel like it fits you, just release it and let it go. And if you guys need personal guidance, my website is linked below if you want to book a reading. So let's jump in, group 3. So we start off with I'm golden. And we also have the fishbowl. Aww. So for my group 3 viewers, I feel like you guys could be my little like hermit group. I feel like with that fishbowl energy, there's definitely going into the month of December, I feel like you guys could be like staying in or kind of in your comfort zone, maybe watching other people. Like there's an energy of you feeling like contained, being contained in a safe space, which is making me feel like this is my group that needs to like leave the house. If you if you want to go on dates or meet someone, like there's an energy of you're going to need to think about getting out of the house this month, because you're keeping yourself in a comfort zone and just kind of watching people pass you by, you know. And there's nothing wrong with that, right? Like sometimes we need our little introverted time. We need our space. We need our time to ourselves. And This I'm golden card is interesting because I feel like there is an energy of maybe things appearing a certain way, right? Like with I'm golden, it's sort of like there is this shine or this glow that you've applied to your life, and maybe it needs to go deeper, right? Because this can be a very surface level energy of like dressing really well or kind of creating an image of yourself that looks a certain way. But the question with this card is it true to the core, right? Is it real gold or is it fool's gold? Is it real gold, solid gold all the way through, or is it pyrite? Like, is it gold plated, right? What is it? So I think that's the question here. And maybe a lot of you guys with the fishbowl, maybe you have cultivated like a really rich inner life, but there's definitely like, my eye is caught on this little fish that's like jumping out of his bowl. I feel like you guys are ready to start getting out a little bit more. So let's keep going. Group 3. So what is next in love in December, Spirit, for my group number 3 viewers? What is the situation here? What is the situation here, please, Spirit, for group 3? Ten of Wands. Show me my group 3 viewers and where they stand in their love life this month, please, Spirit. The Hierophant. Okay. And Spirit, show me the energy of any person of significance that they are dealing with this month. Okay, I just want one, please, Spirit, so we're going to put those back in. We have the 8 of Pentacles. Let me pull just a couple of love oracles to go with this, and then we'll jump in. This pick a card is heavily like, a lot of these piles, I feel like most of you guys are in a relationship, a marriage, or in some sort of connection already. But we'll see. Let's see. So for any of my singles out there that are like not resonating with any of these piles, I am going to be doing a singles love reading, so just keep that in mind. That'll be coming soon. So group 3. Tell us more, please, Spirit, about what's happening in love this month. We have this could be the one. Calling in your soulmate. This could be my single group too. There's definitely energy here with this Hierophant of, you know, maybe like traditional or like committed relationships or marriages, but I actually do think that a lot of my group 3s that you guys could be single. So what is going on this month for you guys? Well, I feel like you guys are focused a lot on work this month. Ten of Wands, 8 of Pentacles. There's a lot of heavy lifting going on here when it comes to working. And we also have this finances and career at the bottom of the deck. Some of you guys could have your eye on someone at work as well. With this 7 of Swords, Knight of Cups. If this is somebody that you work with, I think that this person is a little bit of a troublemaker. I'm not going to lie. A little bit of a troublemaker, a little bit of a Casanova. They may not be all that they seem, so just kind of be mindful of that. And I feel like for a lot of my group 3 viewers, there actually could be somebody at work, because work is coming up as like the person you're dealing with. And I feel like for you guys, this is like the external situation, right? It feels like you guys have a lot going on this month with this 10 of Wands, and maybe just like dating could feel like a burden. I think that you guys are wanting some sort of traditional relationship. Like maybe you're wanting marriage, maybe you're wanting a family, you're wanting something that's more traditional here, or maybe you're dating someone already that's in like a traditional, it's like a traditional sort of arrangement here. For some of you guys, I think you could already be like, this is saying you've already met the romantic partner you seek. And with this Hierophant being here, I do think for some of my group 3 viewers, again, it's a general reading, so take whatever scenario resonates with you. But for some of my group 3 viewers, I feel like you're already in a relationship, like a marriage. And that's why it's saying you've already met the romantic partner you seek. But maybe there is somebody at work here with this Knight of Wands, 7 of Swords, that you guys are like kind of having your eye on. You know, you have your eye on this person romantically. They're very nice, they're very charming, but there's something like secretive about it, whether it's your energy or their energy here. It's a little secretive. And I think there's like that desire to be together. But there's an acknowledgement here that it would be really difficult to pull that off. Yeah, it's like when I'm looking at this side of the spread, you guys, it's giving me this energy of like, you've already met the romantic partner you seek. There's like this image of, oh yeah, it's like we're married, it's traditional, like whatever it is on the outside. But I feel like on the inside, there's this desire for more. And maybe I feel like it's someone at work for a lot of you guys. So yeah, look, as I'm parting the deck, we have Secret Admirer coming through here. So tell us more, please, Spirit. What is happening in love for group 3 this month? What's happening in love for group 3 this month? Messenger, tweet. Social media or exchanging messages here with someone. We have possessiveness. We have casual dating in reverse. I feel like it's coming up in reverse because there's a blockage here due to some sort of dishonesty or deception in this situation. Ugh. I'm sorry, group 3. I don't control the messages, but the reason with this 10 of Wands that it's feeling like it's a lot of work and a lot of heavy lifting is because there's like possessive energy here, but there's also like, I don't know, you guys, I just keep getting like third party energy. Like there's something established over here and there's something that we're kind of working on over here that feels like a distraction. This. And there's an acknowledgement here that it's going to take a lot of heavy lifting to actually bring it to fruition in real life. It's like maybe some of you guys have been, I have to know who's watching my videos because I feel like a lot of these messages that are coming through, like I don't typically get these types of messages, and all 3 piles have been really different, but just really unique storylines that, again, we don't typically get on this channel. But yeah, it feels like this is like an established connection that you're in this month, and on the outside, it looks golden. But I feel like there is something off or there's something missing here. There's something about communication on social media, Twitter, or whatever it's called now, X, um, or even just like maybe it could be stuff on the work chat. But it's like I feel like you guys are feeling like you're missing out on life, like you're wanting more. Or maybe this person, you feel like you're kind of watching this person kind of wishing for more with them, like wishing that they would come forward or that you guys could get to know each other a little bit better, but there's an energy of it being kind of blocked. Okay, so let's continue. Group 3. Closing messages, Spirit. What else should group 3 know? Yeah, I think a lot of my group 3s, like if you guys are in a committed relationship or a marriage, I feel like Spirit is guiding you to dig deeper, because I think that there is something missing that needs to be addressed, or something about it that is looking really good to others on the outside, but it's not feeling aligned on the inside. There's a restless energy that I'm getting here. So tell us more, please, Spirit, about group 3's love life this month. Oh my gosh. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. What did I say? 7 of Swords, Knight of Cups. Someone is pretending. Someone likes you, and I think you like them. I think you guys know who this is, a lot of you. But there's something deceptive about it, you guys. It literally could just be that it's a secret admirer and they're hiding it and you're hiding it. But I just want to caution you, because I feel like there is potential for mischief here. If you don't have good boundaries, you know? Let's get one more. Goodness. New beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. Yeah, I think that's what you guys are craving right now. We also have emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. Yes, there is something going on for my group 3 viewers. If you are in a marriage, a long-term committed relationship, there is something off. There is something that you're feeling resentful about. There's something that you're not feeling fulfilled with in this marriage or this situation. And I feel like with you guys selecting this Lapis Lazuli, there's an issue with authentic expression of self to your partner, where maybe you guys feel like you cannot communicate with them or be yourself around them, that you don't feel heard or seen by them. And so I feel like this secret admirer is like just a little distraction. It's like a little distraction here from that. You know, it's kind of giving like this freedom, and maybe whoever this person is, you guys, like they're clearly a very kind and charming person. Maybe this person is really disarming, really easy to talk to, you know? And so that's why you're drawn to them. But there's deception here with the 7 of Swords. This is something like either you guys are hiding it from your spouse, it is a secret, or, you know, this is cheating energy sometimes too. Like, so if you're not careful, you could end up in a situation that you might regret for some of you. I don't see that it's happened yet, because I think it's going to take a lot of effort to make that happen, because it just feels like there's something about this other person that you sort of watch from the fishbowl, right? Like maybe whoever this other person is, they, you know, they look like they have a really interesting life, or there's a lot of curiosity that you have about them. You know, maybe they are someone who follows their dreams. There's qualities about them that you admire. And, you know, I saw this at the bottom of the deck as well, which says, beware of what you're projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection, right? So I think there's something that you admire about this other person, and there's something that you're not liking right now about your spouse. And the things that you admire about this other person, you admire them because you have these qualities. And conversely, there's something about this situation here that you're not loving, but maybe there's something being mirrored to you back. I'm not saying you have the same bad qualities, but there's something being mirrored to you through this marriage about you not being yourself, you not authentically expressing yourselves here. I think both of these people are a mirror for you. But there's an energy of wanting to hold on to both, and I feel like the burden is strong with that. So, group 3, I think we will end the message here. I'm very curious to know if this did resonate with you. Please tell me what's happening in your love life, because like I keep saying, these are very unique messages that I got today. So let me know in the comments what's been happening with you. And if you guys do want to continue to support my work, please do subscribe to my channel, hit the bell so that you'll receive notifications as soon as I post new content. And if you wanted to book a reading with me, my website is linked in the description box below. See you in the next one. Bye. Hey group 4, and welcome to your reading. So today we're going to be looking into what is up next in love for the month of December. Keep in mind, this is a general collective reading on YouTube. So if something that I'm saying doesn't resonate with you, then it's probably not your message. Just release and let that go. And if you guys are looking for more personal guidance on your own unique situation, my website is below in the description where you can book a reading if you want. Okay? So let's take a look at what's happening for you guys in love this month. Starting us off, we have Am I Blue? Aw. And then we also have Forever Young. So, group 4. I feel like some of you guys might be feeling a little bit sad coming into the month of December. Am I Blue? It's definitely giving me mental health struggles or just feeling sad about something. Just not feeling like you're emotionally or mentally at your best. And there could be some efforts this month to make yourself feel better through engaging in activities that make you feel young or youthful or connected to child or inner child. I also feel like for some of you guys, I know we're talking about love this month, but I have to read the energies that I see here. There could also be like maybe an energy of focusing on beauty and physical appearances this month, like getting your hair done or getting like new makeup, or kind of trying to pull yourself out of the rut through focusing on like physical appearance. I think for a lot of people, I know that I can relate to this, but I know that for a lot of people, sometimes like when you look your best, you kind of feel a little bit better. It's kind of like, getting up, getting dressed, putting on your makeup, like doing the full routine can sometimes make you feel a little bit better than if you just kind of like roll out of bed in your PJs and just go to the grocery store like that, No shade to anyone that does that. I do that too sometimes. But the point is, I see an energy of putting effort into appearance. I think one thing that Spirit is wanting to highlight though is if you are feeling sad, if you are feeling blue, it's okay to focus on those physical appearance things if you feel like that's going to make you feel better. But remaining young or youthful comes from the spirit, right? And so I think that there is a need this month, if you're not already planning to, I think that there is a need to focus on doing things, partaking in activities, connecting with people who make you feel like that joy, right? That really bring joy and happiness into your life, that kind of make you feel young, So let's keep going at group 4 and see what other insights we can get. So what's the energy for group 4's love life this month, please, Spirit? What's the overall energy, the situation? We have the Two of Pentacles. What's the energy that my group 4 viewers are sitting in as it pertains to love? We have the Five of Pentacles. Oh. And what about any person of significance? Is there anyone significant in love this month that group 4 is dealing with? Ten of Swords. With the King of Cups here at the bottom, this could be the person. Maybe some of you guys are sad because you've gotten out of a breakup, or you're feeling sad about this King of Cups. I definitely feel with this Five of Pentacles, you guys are not in a good place. You know, there's definitely an energy of like low self-esteem that I'm seeing here, sadness, feeling left out, or feeling kind of like marginalized or minimized in some way. Maybe this King of Cups person is part of what's behind that. And I see you guys with the Two of Pentacles kind of needing to be flexible or juggling a lot this month. This could have to do with like financial stuff too, or maybe you're like moving money around, or just juggling and weighing options here. But there's definitely like an energy of needing to remain kind of flexible and agile as it pertains to your love life, or juggling a lot. And whoever this King of Cups is with the Ten of Swords, like I'm wondering if this person does something that feels like a betrayal, or if this person is also kind of like mentally struggling as it pertains to this connection. Maybe you guys with this Queen of Swords, maybe you guys have like laid down a boundary with this person or communicated something to this person that made them feel a little bit stressed out. But they are a King of Cups, so there is like this energy of like compassion and empathy and emotional intelligence here, but there seems to be something going wrong between you guys. So let's keep going. Let's see what else is happening here. This person could just be like a chronic overthinker as well, because with the Two of Pentacles, I kind of feel you guys not really focusing super intently on them, whoever they are. Sorry guys, I just dropped a bunch of cards on the floor. You know, the Two of Pentacles, it is about juggling. So you guys could just be dealing with a lot this month. And maybe whoever this King of Cups is just like not your primary focus. And they could be kind of overthinking that too. Like, why isn't pile 4 paying attention to me? Or why am I not like, you know, seeing as much of them as I used to? They could be feeling that as well, you know, stressed out about that or overthinking about that. Let's keep going. So group 4. What's next in love, Spirit, for group 4, month of December? We have passion. We have wedding. Okay. Maybe some of you guys are going to a wedding this month. This situation involves a marriage. This could have been a situation or could be a situation where there's a lot of passion with this person. Maybe you guys tried something new or kind of took a leap of faith to try something new, and then maybe you guys found out that this person was not being honest about like their marital status. The situation involves marriage, right? So it doesn't necessarily have to mean the person is like still married to someone. They could be like separated or legally separated, or maybe they weren't honest about a marital situation from their past, something like that. Because there's like this, with this person's energy, there's a Ten of Swords, which is like a betrayal or feeling stabbed in the back. And I feel like it has to do with whatever their marital status is here. Or children. With Forever Young, it could be like a children thing too. I think Spirit, though, is also saying like with this feeling blue energy, because you guys chose the rose quartz crystal, which has to do with self-love. So regardless of whatever the situation is with whoever this person is, because it's going to be a little different for everybody, I think that what Spirit is recommending to help yourselves feel better and to pull yourselves out of the rut that you may be in is to engage in activities that are going to light you up, warm you up, right? Because right now, your energy is cold. You're feeling left out. You're not feeling your best. And so, there's a need to do things that make you feel lit up inside. All right, so let's keep going. Group 4. What else? What else is happening in Group 4's love life, free spirit, in the month of December? We have up in the air. Yeah, so things feeling kind of up in the air with this person, with this situation. We have, oh yeah. You guys could be struggling with like being in Delulu land a little bit here with this person. Let's see, show me this person's energy, please, Spirit. Key to my heart. Proposition. Interference. Look at that. Yeah, I think this person has someone else. And maybe like you guys had opened up to this person in a way and oh my gosh. The thing here though is like with this rose-colored glasses, there is an energy of you guys really looking at this person maybe through not the most grounded lens. Right? I was joking. I said Delulu land, but this is kind of when we're choosing to see the best in someone. And you know what? It's not necessarily always bad to do that, right? To like assume positive intent or to assume the best about someone's intentions. But there is something very clear here with this person's energy that is potentially maybe a little bit deceptive here or dishonest or yeah. So I think you guys are showing up as like being very flexible with this person, but I think the question is, do they deserve that flexibility? Let's see. We're going to go to a couple more cards, Group 4. What else, Spirit, does Group 4 need to know about love this month? Could be something about age or an age difference here too. With Forever Young, that is significant. We have trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. So like going back to these rose-colored glasses, it's like there's like a need, Spirit is saying, to accept this person and this situation for what it actually is, not what we wish for it to be. Okay? So trusting what you see and trusting what your intuition is telling you is highly significant to your love life this month. Let's get another one. Okay, we have a couple more coming up. So we have a message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. We also have passion. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. Yeah, this feels like a connection of passion with this person. Like maybe some of you guys, we also have sacred union. Honor and treasure a relationship, for it is truly sacred. I feel like for some of you guys, this person could be someone you're already committed to or in a relationship with, and there's just been challenges or will be challenges that you guys are facing this month. But for others of you, I do feel like this is someone that you're dealing with, and we've kind of like found out that this person has someone else. and I think that this was a really passionate connection in both cases, but there's a need to look past the physical attraction and the chemistry and to look at it through a realistic lens of the facts, right? I think that regardless of whether you're with this person or separated from them or whatever the status of the connection currently is, there's definitely this energy of you guys thinking a lot about each other. And that makes a lot of sense with this Ten of Swords, because I do feel like this person tends to overthink and overanalyze a lot when it comes to this connection. But I also think that this person has someone else, and they know that they should be honoring their commitment to that person. And I think they know that I think the reason they overthink things about you is because they know that connecting with you is a betrayal of the union and the commitment that they've made to this person. Right? Again, we have this proposition, but then we also have interference energy here. Maybe this person extended some sort of like invitation of love to you or some sort of proposal here. And then you guys found out that they weren't like really fully single or something like that. That's what it feels like. So I think the advice that Spirit is leaving you with, Group 4, is to trust your intuition and to accept the facts of the situation. And maybe this is not a person that we need to assume positive intent. Just really being mindful that you're seeing the situation for what it really is and not what you wish for it to be, if that makes sense. So we are going to go ahead and end this message here, Group 4. Definitely really interesting message. So if it did resonate with you, comment below and let me know what's going on. And if you guys do want to continue to support my work, please do subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so that you'll be updated when I post new content. And then if you want to book a reading with me, my website is in the description box below. See you in the next one. Bye.